check out another video that she recently did, and went, like, she's just literally, her content is like literally a copy of what I was doing in Nigeria. Literally, even the thumbnail, how she's posing, where I went to the pet terrestrial market, and I held a grass cutter like this, and they asked the woman next to hold for a thumbnail. She did exactly that, just trying to confuse, and even use the same title, just trying to confuse my audience. Or I don't even know what comes into her mind. Sometimes I wonder, do you think, let me see in the comment section below, do you think she does this to spite me, or does she do this because of lack of creativity?
Hello, Jambo, Wagwan, habari zenu. Are you okay? I'm okay. I thank God for today. Today is another day which the Lord has made, and here we are, having a lot on the streets, and now we are back here again. And now, whom are we going to check on today? And before we jump into that, have you subscribed to the channel? Have you given the video a like? Please give the video a like, share the video, and subscribe. And if it is you are my returning subscribers, my new viewers, please feel at home. You are the best of the best. Thank you so much for always finding time to come and watch my videos. Welcome once again. So now you heard African Tigress. African Tigress came out now pouring all the things which has been disturbing her, because this thing never started now. Maybe to new people who have never watched them, you might think these are new things on the street. We've heard about these things. It is a reputation, and these were buddies. These people were good friends then. And I remember that time I don't even start watching them. I started watching them when they were already in loggerhead. But anyway, these two ladies, if you might not know, they come from Kenya. These are Kenyan ladies. The Kenyan girls, all ladies, all women, they come from Kenya, East Africa. So now these ladies were buddies, and then they fell out while they were in Philippines. So reason known to them, because they have not come out and said exactly what made them separate. Is it copying and paste what made them separate? What was it? Because maybe I'm behind, or maybe I have not seen the video where they're saying this and that made us not to be friends anymore. But anyway, we've had this issue of jam tours. We've had this issue of Cherono. We have this issue where Dee also, there was a time Dee was crying, oh, leave me alone, Wodemaya. And the same title, African Tigress used that same title for her also, because African Tigress also said, leave me alone, Dee Mwango. You see? So this is what this lady have been doing out here. African Tigress came out with receipts, many receipts showing how this lady has been copying her movement, her titles, her thumbnails. So this one did go well with her. Maybe she saying she has tolerated enough. She's been with this girl for a longer time, and they were buddies. But now this lady, whenever she comes on her live stream, she always bash her. But according to her, she feels like now this is enough of it. So she had to come out and say what she can say. She had to clarify the reason of her putting one of her videos down, because I understand she said she made one of her video go down. You see now, she made one of her videos go down. Like now, Brenda Irumbi also, there was a time when she played dirty with African Tigress, so she made her channel to have a lot of problems until she apologized. So out here, there's a lot which are on the street, and I think people should know how to live with others. This is what I'm trying to say. The platform which we are in, there are people with Kiswahili say na viatu, watu na viatu. You cannot please everyone. Out here, people have a lot. And we are going to see that, because African Tigress today, she has touched a lot. Issues to do with how this lady, Dee Mwango, the way she's been treating her friends, always coming out as a victim. It is not the first time we are hearing this. We've been hearing even her live stream. She always comes there just to attack. It is not easy for Dee Mwango and her followers, because her followers are the influencers. They always push her. Because as I said in my last videos, I always like, maybe if you follow me, Team Pamela, where I'm not doing good, maybe where because I'm human, you need to correct me. You need to tell me this way you are not doing better. This way, this is not good, because don't attack someone without a reason. So these people have always been pushing this D, because them they are not creators. Them, they are not feeling the heat outside there. They sit, like I guys sit here and then they watch her videos, but they want her not to be in good terms with other content creators, and with her not thinking, she thinks that she has followers who loves her. Same to the brother. The other day, he was exposing the nudity of his wife, and then what happened? These people, when people were commenting, the brother, the other people, the moderators were just letting people, maybe deleting people. They don't want people to express their whatever they feel. So I think even if maybe we are making videos, we are reacting here, others are content, because niches are different. We have different niches. So depends with which niche you are in. At least you should use it wisely, not use it maybe to make others, you look down upon others. Each platform, each niche you are in, make good use of it. If I'm a reactor, I should not be biased. You see, it's not good to be biased. Reaction is not about maybe having grudges with anybody. Then it is not a reaction. Reaction is you react according to how that video is. You don't put your maybe your feelings there, because I put my feeling, I start hating someone who has no problem with me, because I've never seen these people in person. All I'm after is talk about the things which I've seen. Like now, this video of this live of African Tigress. There are 1, 2, 3 things which I've seen, which if I sit here and talk about, they are true. Because in this case of jam tours, we heard about jam tours, how Dee Mwango, they refused to pick his call. They were friends then, like they were dating. Okay, they started this business of Airbnb in Nairobi. Later on, the lady took over everything. She never wanted to pick his call because she took advantage, because this man was not a Kenyan. So when such a thing comes to me, I can say, yes, that took place. Reason, because they were forced to pay. She paid back the money. So that shows whatever this man was saying, or whatever people were saying out here, was true. And then again, there's another video of Castor. You see, this copying and pasting, I've seen it myself, because number one, let's start with the Castor. There was a time when Castor made her hair. And after that, because Kasa had that hair before, because we saw that, maybe you never watched Kasa's video. We saw that Kasa hair with Kasa while they were traveling with David Jr. going to Malindi, or Lamu somehow. If you can remember, you remember. Because they went, those videos where she was posing, I'm pregnant or what, you see, she's being engaged, David Jr. showing like pretending, this clickbaiting, this one. So she had that air. So when she came back to Kenya, and they were now in good terms with Dee Mwango, Kasa is the one who took Dee Mwango to make her hair. And then when Kasa was in live stream, after Dee now had her hair, these followers came to Kasa and asked Kasa while she was on her live stream, and asked Kasa, you copied this hairstyle. And everybody was stunned. Even me, I said, no, Kasa had this hair before this. So Dee copies others, but when she comes here, because you remember when she made her hair, this lady Dee Mwango, she came out and said the amount of hair, she paid. People questioned that money which she paid in the salon. But when these people asked Kasa told them, I don't need to tell you the amount which I use in making my hair, which is smart. That is how it's supposed to be done. But this other one, whenever she does anything, she has to come and tell people, bragging, oh, it's like now she's the first person to make such a hair. This hair, people have been doing them, and the price is known out there. So she was coming, imagine I did it with such amount. It's like now she's now the first, because she wanted to portray this issue, this thing of maybe her doing it first, and now coming out with the price, like to look like now the one which Kasa had, maybe the price was a bit on the lower side. You see, this is what she was trying to portray, and I think this is what is making these her friends, or the people whom she's mingled with, to feel very bad, because she gets something from you, and then she goes out there, and then she want to show is like now she's the first person who has done it. And I think, there are some other people, some people who are not patient. There are people who are patient who might not even take it as an issue. But if it continues, it becomes an issue now. Because if you are in this same field, and someone is doing ABCD or every now and then, you might not like it. Again, now I'm giving you the example of the things which I saw there, which I can back up things which I say, yes, this one, even when you talk about this one, I say this is the truth. Now, we talk about the jam tours, the money was refunded, which is true now. That one shows she scammed that person. And African Tigress came out and said it. Again, now, this issue of Castor, I saw Castor's hair before her making her hair, because during that time, I think she had not come from the United States or what. I think so, something of the sort. But now, after Castor came back from with David Jr. from the safari, they went to Nyabohanse. That is then when she made that hair, and then she posed like she was the first person who has made that hair in Kenya. You see, coming out with prizes. You don't need to tell people how much you buy your clothes. Because you remember there were times she was to come here and brag about her, why I buy my clothes you cannot buy. Talking about the brands. And the brands which she's been talking about are the brands which people have bought clothes and clothes. She's now maybe the last. You see, so when African Tigress is coming with these things, the reason why people might think, oh, these people you are bashing Dee. People are not bashing her just because of bashing, because the way she carry herself. African Tigress have been here. We have many content creators from Kenya, like Miss Trudy and the rest and the rest. People are many. But they don't come, even when they make their lives. I've never had someone coming to say the prices of what they use in the amount they have spent in their hair, the amount they spend in their clothes. You'll just see them wearing their clothes, but they're just okay. But they don't make those clothes, or maybe they don't wear the hair or make their hair for people. My friend, before we go into deep, when you see someone, when I sit like this now, I start telling you, do you see this hair of mine? I made it this. That shows I'm doing it for you. That shows I'm doing it for you. If maybe the way I am now, I start maybe telling you, do you see how I look? Do you see what? It's like now, whatever I'm doing in my life, I'm doing it for you. Each person have their life out here. And people will come out here and whatever will come out and start bashing people because they don't like the truth. When we are out here, we have to live well. That is what I'm trying to say. YouTube is a company of let's say the Google. So when people are employed in YouTube, I think people are equal to the task. It doesn't matter what you get. That is your problem. But when you are out there, just carry yourself in a way such that you respect yourself and respect others. This is what I'm trying to say here. So I was talking about the things which I can back up what African Tigress has said. Another one is this issue of maybe advertising. You saw the other day the bag, which this from Teddy Blake's. This Teddy Blake's. Maybe some have not watched that. The Teddy Blake's, everybody knew she copied because already she had done or she had unpacked the package which she got. Later on, after African time, because this time round she thought she was the only one who was given this bag, maybe to advertise or maybe for trial somehow. Little did she know others out here have received, content creators received, because she was talking about this package every now and then and trying to tell people, and much more, and others are coming. I've always come here and told even the brother, before you receive things, please be a little calm. Don't talk about things which you've not received, and you might talk about them and they are not there. You might talk about them, and then maybe the way you talk about them, it might turn out that you are not the only one. Like now, this bag. And this lady dwelt so much in this bag. She thought she was the only one who had this bag. No, little did she know, everyone, almost every content creator had them. So when she saw, after maybe you saw her maybe unpacking the package, she was just seated down there, not even showing some moves or maybe good advertisement, because this is job. This is sales somehow. But now, after African Tigress made hers in style, what happened? She had to come back. So this is now where the copying and pasting come from. You saw it. So one should not come here and say, oh, you are bashing Dee Mwango. You saw it yourself. You saw it in Castor. She made that and then she turned it like the one which Castor had is not like hers. Ours is different. That's why she came up with the price. Because I don't see the reason why after Castor taking her there, that shows Castor also made her hair there. Then after Castor taking her there, she had to show now people and came up with the price because she wanted to make the one which Castor has no price. That is how she does her thing. And that is how I understand it. Maybe you understand it differently, but that is how I understand such kind of people. They want to get things from you. They become good. They are very good when they want something from you. But now, after you showing them, then they take that thing as they are the one who knows it better. I think even at your workplace, wherever people live, we have such kind of people. So when we see one in the internet or out here in our eyes, we have to talk about it. So when African Tigress advertised the bag, she came back again, edited that part, and then decided now to show. But hers didn't even come as authentic as it's supposed to be, because it was a copy and paste. You show now, instead of advertising the bag, she was advertising her body. Yeah, crossing the leg, crossing the leg. There were some comments which people were saying now, it's like she wanted to go and pee. Yeah, this is now when you're not doing your original thing. Just do yourself. Even in our reaction, this the way we react, you have to react the way you can do. You understand it. If maybe I sit here, just want to start now reacting like the other person, it will not come out. Furthermore, I will get confused. So it's better I just do my thing. The way I understand this is the way I need to bring it out. So I've seen that, and we saw now African Tigers showed us even the titles and the other things which she did. And this is a lady who has many subscribers, like almost 500,000, almost now 500,000, and still copying and pasting. And she's selling masterclass. So if you are selling masterclass and the brother is selling masterclass, cannot edit, still copying. What is that? Huh? So, and I think this one made African Tigress to come out, because this lady, whenever she's in her live stream, Dee Mwango, she always bash people. She always talk about people who are envious, people who are jealous, people who can even delete you. She cannot even eat in other people's places, because out there are people who can delete you, people who are very envious, people who are very jealous. You see? And this one, they talk about it, not only her, even the brother. So it is something which is in the blood. So African Tigress went on and on and on, and talked about the issue how she wanted maybe to just eat Michele Ponte's, Aaron Dante's money, and then because she talked about if he was not a Mura Senso friend, I would have eaten his money and then I go underground. That is how Kiswahili can say it. So you see, the ill motive she has is not good. And one can sit down, because we are not saint either. We are not, because there are things which we also do, which maybe we are not saint. We are human. But the things which we can talk about are how the video is out. I cannot say maybe African Tigress is saint, because there are also things which Dee Mwango knows about her. But now there's one thing also which I question myself, or I ask you, how is it that all her friends, she doesn't get along with all her friends? What is the problem? Why is it that all her friends are complaining? And she doesn't want to get along with the friends? And then again, this issue of maybe talking about people, oh, Shonarua is ugly when she doesn't have makeup. Those ones are not good. Because talking behind people, you have a problem with someone, tell them. If you don't want to tell them, don't talk about them, because before you talk about someone, look at yourself in the face. Here we are reacting, but I don't react on people's maybe how they are created. That is my principle. I don't go in those areas. I don't go per looks. I don't talk about people how they are. I talk about the character of the people, how people behave here. Because if about maybe creation, our people, they never created themselves, because we just found ourselves the way we are. So in maybe body shaming, there I'm not there. We can wait and wait and wait. In my channel, I will never body shame anyone. I will never, because number one, I respect people, and number two, I respect myself, and I respect the creator. Because that is how God wanted that person to be. So who am I to talk about how people look like? So when you hear someone talking about the looks, be wary with that person, because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know. So if you hear, oh, this one is like this, no. You who is beautiful, be beautiful, and leave the ones who are ugly to be ugly, because what can they do? What can you do? Like now, this gap of mine, what do you want me to do? To fill it? This is how I was created. Maybe God wanted my beauty comes out with that. So if it is like that, there's some people who might not love it. There's some people who will love it. But me, I love it most, because this is me. So when you see someone, don't body shame. So I want us to check some of the things which African Tigress is talking about, which we are going to talk. I will give some of the receipts, and then we will move ahead. But first, I have to talk first. I want to react first, because the things which she talked about are many, which we cannot put all the evidence here because there are so many. This video, all this live was just about, let's just react upon it, because if it is maybe giving maybe receipt, it will be receipt until tomorrow. Because it was a video, a live of 2.5, maybe 2.5 hours. You cannot give all the receipt because each sentence will had a receipt. Each sentence had a receipt. So how many receipts are we going to put here? But I'm just going to talk about the things which I saw here. So, and things which how I feel, because in this world, we need one another. We need one another. Two wrongs cannot make a right. That one is for sure. And now the one video, Dee Mwango, has been pulled down because African Tigress gave her a strike. And we know how strikes works. And I would not have maybe wanted, if it were me, so to give a strike. The reason why I'm saying this way, okay, she wronged you, and we all make mistakes. Understand I understand African Tigress maybe position. The reason why she took this step, she's been reached up to here, because as a human being we have a level of taking maybe things, or maybe where we can reach when you are pushed or when you are oppressed. You can maybe do things, then later on you feel you regret what you did. Anyway, giving strike, the YouTube allows it. YouTube allows it. That is it. That is the reason why it is there. So if African Tigress feels like giving her strike, maybe to make her learn from the mistake, because African Tigress feel like this lady is taking her contents, stealing her contents, her ideas, and everything. Okay, one would feel bad, because if it is a continuous thing, maybe because according to African Tigress, it is not the first time. She's been doing it and doing it repeatedly. Then she doesn't respect her, and later on she thinks, she always come and say African Tigress is the problem. She is not a problem, she is a saint, you see, with her audience. So I think this is the reason why African Tigress decided to strike her, give her a strike. But me, I'm just saying this because this is how I see it. I feel like the platform is big, YouTube is big, and we should have a tolerance. We should love one another. Okay, they are not in good terms, but now for yourself, you do good, and good will follow you. Because if we start maybe this one do this to me, I do it to this, do maybe revenge hurts. Revenge hurt. It's not a good thing. I can sit here and say now, let her do that. Let her keep on striking her. It is not good. And the other one also, she should also be someone who respect people. She should respect other people's talents. She should know that this other person is putting effort into her work. You should not just sit and wait. Okay, we are the reactors. Now she has turned to be a reactor. People think reaction is easy. It is not easy. This is the hardest. But because we get content from you people, you think it is easy. It is not easy. But now, she also should respect other people. She should not go by the influence, maybe her subscribers now talking this, pushing her, do this to her, talk to like this, then she take it like that. Before you open your mouth, you have to check, what are the things I'm going to say? How are they going to impact the other person? I think that is how people should behave out here. But in this case, there was a lot which African Tigress talk about. It was about copying and pasting. Even this trip of Nigeria, because I saw Dee Mwango with a thumbnail. Another video I saw with the thumbnail. I didn't know that was African Tigress work, which she did. And then this one just took it easily like that and posted it there. So, and again, African Tigress showed us the title of the list, exactly how Christmas Liz wrote it. He just took it like that, and she just took it and then put it there because she want easy work. And then later on, she will come out here and say, I'm the best YouTuber, the only YouTuber. You want the best YouTuber, it is me, the one and the only one, the big traveler, the African traveler who has everything, you see, bragging out, and at the end, she comes and take people's ideas and put in her channel. Anyway, if that is how she's been doing her thing, that is not right and no one can condone that. But in another way, it's also good sometimes to, when you know you are doing your things okay, but someone is copying you as an African Tigress, you know you are authentic, your work is excellent. People watch your videos, African Tigress, and repeat watching your videos. I love watching your videos because your videos are very informative. They are not just street walk, like Mura says and the rest. They are not just street walk. When you go to a place, you showcase that place. We are happy about that and really, really appreciate that work. And I would always want you to continue. Let these things, small things, let them not derail you. Let them not make you be bitter or hungry. If you know she's weak like that, because we have in our midst, we have weak people who maybe they cannot make things on their way. They have to lean on others, but they have big mouth. Those people who lean on others, they have very big mouth. So if you know she's like that, sometimes you can ignore her. Sometimes you can just ignore her and move on, because at the end, two wrongs cannot make a right. This is what I'm trying to say. Two wrongs cannot make a right. We know you went to Nigeria first and you did that. Okay, now she's been cautioned, but don't give more strike to her, because it's not good to you, because we are loyal followers, especially me. I'm a loyal follower to you, African Tigress. I follow you. I like your videos, and I want you to be okay. I don't want maybe where you get so angry. These are the things which have been derailing you. So now you've removed them from your heart. Leave them alone. Move forward. Huh? Move forward and do your things. Don't stoop to her level by showing her you can strike her. No, show her with deeds. She copied this, you go to another level whereby she cannot even copy again. Why can't you show her another video where she cannot even copy again? Because I don't think it's good also to be copying. Like maybe I sit like this, you come and take everything what I've done, and the way reaction is very hard. You come and maybe it's not good. So, in the other hand, I also blame Dee Mwango. She should be herself. She should stop this nonsense of bragging with other people's contents. Now everything is out there. Everything is out there. How is she going to come out? You will hear her coming out with a lot of laughing, a lot of maybe intimidation. Even the brother is going to come out. That one I know. After watching African Tigress, I just knew exactly that the brother is going to come out and now start bashing African Tigress. If you do that, African Tigress will come to you big time. Mura says so. I warn you, this is not your game. This is not your battle. You stay on your lane. Let your sister finish her strike, because the strike goes for a week. She's not going to post a video for 1 week. She's not going to be live for 1 week. So at least we can rest. Let's concentrate on other videos, other content creators like now Batiko and those ones who are coming. At least we get a break. So let's have some clips, then we wrap it.
That she was copying me. I didn't say that she's following me, despite the fact that she met me in a place a lot of you would not, would not know. But do you know, during the Europe trip we actually met, she came. We were in Latvia, in Riga. So the place that I was staying, I'd actually checked out, but part of my Europe trip, I did flight, bus, train. So my bus was not until midnight. So I'd already checked out. I was at the common area. If you remember my video from Riga, there was this lady, Bulgarian lady. She said she's from Bulgaria with short hair, and we went to explore, tour around, and we were chilling with. So me and her and some other friends that we were chilling with. If you follow my Instagram, you would have seen where they were joking about getting me a passport, and then this lady was joking like, "Oh, marry this one. Here is from this country. Their passport." Like, she came into that circle where we were having fun with my friends, and then she was asking, I think, the Wi-Fi password. I was seated in a corner as I was very with my friends, but at the same time I was eating. So she showed up, and then she said hi, and I was asking for the Wi-Fi password or something. And then when she turned, she saw me. She pretended, she looked down. Like all this nonsense and crap she says about me, why can't she tell it to me in person? A lot of you, actually, a lot of people were saying, oh, maybe that we actually.
I remember that video. There's a video which Dee Mwango made after meeting you. I didn't know it is you whom she met, because she came and she was on live and she talked about that issue. I met someone who maybe we used to be with, we were good friends then. She talked about that video and she said hi to me, but I refused to sit in that table. I could not sit because someone can delete you. She talked about that video. She talked about that thing, meeting a friend who she used to be friends with. But I didn't know that was you, African Tigress. She talked about it. She talked about that video on live and she said, I could not see it. No, no, no. I cannot share. I can say hi, but I cannot share a table with that person. I could not, because you never know. Someone can put something on your food, because even their subscribers, some were asking, why would people put food, something in your food? And she talked about that thing. Oh, I met that by coincidence. We just met, but I could not sit where she was sitting. I could not, because you never know. I could go to the maybe to the bathroom, and then maybe someone can put something on your food. Those were her sentiments. She talked about that, but I didn't know she found you there. I didn't know maybe because like you wanted, maybe that friend wanted to sit with her. She's the one who refused. You see, now the things which are the way things are changing. Now it turns out that she's the one who found African Tigress there. And after seeing African Tigress, she looked down and look, according to what she was saying, was very different. So I don't think this is how people should behave. Out there, you can meet your friend. Okay, you don't get along, but don't push it that far. You be good, say hi, and go your way. And then you don't need to bring it on maybe on camera, talk about it. The way she was talking about it is like now that friend was maybe wanted so much, because she talked about the friend was apologizing to her. You see the way she knows how to twist issue. Let's see another receipt.
Like she's just literally, her content is like literally a copy of what I was doing in Nigeria. Literally, even the thumbnail, how she's posing where I went to the pet terrestrial market, and I held a grass cutter like this, and they asked the woman next to hold for a thumbnail. She did exactly that, just trying to confuse, and even use the same title, just trying to confuse my audience. Or I don't even know what comes into her mind. Sometimes I wonder, do you think, let me see in the comment section below, do you think she does this to spite me, or does she do this because of lack of creativity?
So that she does that because of lack of creativity, not that because she hasn't anything. She just maybe she doesn't have that creativity in her. So she just want to copy it to make her work easy. I think that is what she does, because after that she will pose like she's the one who knew it before. That is the part which I don't like. Okay, if you maybe stole someone else's maybe creativity or maybe something, you don't go out there and pose like it is your original thing. If she's doing that, that is very bad. And I think this is what she's been doing, and this is what has made African Tigress to feel this furious. That is what is making her feel bad like this. Because if it was someone, we have different thieves. There are those thieves maybe when they steal from you, they will not talk. But one who get your thing and then they be loud makes you feel bad. So that is her. So let's continue if you can get, because I don't want this video to be long, because African Tigress talk about a lot of things. And this issue of copy and pasting, I would just maybe advise, because you need to advise here. Okay, these countries you are going, all of you as travelers. So I don't think there should be a reason of someone saying, oh, you're copying me, you're not copying me, I don't want you to copy me. That is how I feel it. That is how my opinion. So don't come to me, because you are counting countries. These people, you are counting countries. I'll go to this place, I'll go to that place, I'll go to this place. So when you are fellow, maybe whoever goes to that countries, I think maybe their time has reached there to go to that country. Because if you don't have money, like if I'm sitting like this, I don't have cash, can I travel? Even if I want to copy, can I reach there? It's not easy. So maybe if someone has their money and they want to copy and move to it is not about copying, moving to those countries, because at the end of the day, all of you want to go to these countries, and it is not even removing anything from you people. And that is all I can advise, because you should just respect one another. When someone goes to this country or the other country, let's remove this issue of I'm copying her, she's copying me, or she's doing this. If she's copying maybe the thumbnail or the maybe the title, that one, I don't agree with that. That one is bad. But going to different countries, that one is normal. I've heard the brother always saying, I'm the first to go in this country and then people go follow me. Okay, maybe you started YouTube long time. Maybe you started with that country. Does not mean I will not go into that country. You see, maybe you started maybe going to Tanzania. And me, that is the country I want to start going. So it might look like I'm copying you, but I'm not copying you. It is a country which I said I want to start going. So I don't think you should, all of you, the content creators, you should remove this thing of maybe if you see this or the other creator in this country, you should not say I'm in this country, is in this country because I was here. No, you can be there, but if you don't have money to take you there, can you go there? You can't. So allow one another, allow each other to go into this country. Let yourself, all of you, go and venture into this without those hard feelings. You people, all of you should remove those maybe in your minds and give us good content. You move African Tigress, move Dee Mwango, move. Whoever want to go out there, go out there. The only thing which is making it bad, maybe one does this and another one is waiting and taking it from the other. That one is bad. But there should be that healthy competition. That is what I love. Healthy competition. So and so went here. I also want to go there. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Don't think that is a bad thing, because when they're going there, they're going with their money and they're going with their audience. So this maybe this one has been here because of me. I don't think that is right. It's like now someone can come here and tell me, oh, you are doing reaction because I started reaction. No. You started it, you've been in it. I'm also doing it because I decided to start it now. I've not been here for long, but I'm doing it because I love doing it. I'm not doing it because someone else says is doing it. No, maybe I was just sitting, maybe before I was behind the curtain, but now I feel there are things which I need to hear. I see people, maybe someone is maybe doing vlog, but there are things which he's saying which does not make sense. But when I'm behind the curtain, as I feel like they're choking me, and then maybe that is what made me chose to be a reactor. So when I start reacting, I don't want someone to tell me, oh, but I started it before you. No, that is you. Even we were born differently. We have different years. Children are born differently. So it is something which is out there. It is a niche, and like traveling is a niche. So allow yourself to move freely. Allow yourself to go, but don't copy the things which maybe someone has done, like maybe copying the video. But countries, I don't think there is any problem in visiting countries. Maybe so and so went to this country does not make another not to go to that country. This one is how I see it. Maybe you might find it different, but this is how I see it at Pamela here. Because like now, me have not started traveling. May assume now in future, when God blesses me, I want to start traveling. Will not travel because some creators, content creators, have gone to those countries. No, I will travel. So that is what I'm trying to say. Even these countries you people are visiting, you are not the first people to go into these countries. People are going to these countries. So my advice is just maybe if you are doing your content, the only thing which I don't agree with, Dee Mwango copying your videos, how you make your videos, how do you, the accents you are using, all these poses you are using, the titles you are giving, the thumbnail, those ones even YouTube does not allow. That is why you put the content, her content down. But going to places, maybe going here, going there, I don't see anything wrong. Or someone going, maybe it is also good in another way. Let me just say that like this. It is also good because here people are in the market. You see what sells. Because okay, you went fast. What did that one, this person got in that country? There were views, many views there. Okay. Also, I want my channel to go and get that. I don't see any problem there. I don't see. That is how I feel. Because if that country gives content, why not me? And I have fare, can make maybe get a visa to that country. You jump into that country. So in jumping to countries or going here, or I went here first, or I went here first, I don't think that is an issue. That should not be an issue. The issue should be she's been copying your videos, titles, whatever you put, she does it. That is now where I get problem. And the way you think you post with the same, maybe the way you post with the grass cutter, whatever, the antelope, is the same. I think maybe those are the things maybe you can talk about. But country to country, country to country, anybody can go there. They can even get you there. People, you can also get other people in that country. There's no problem. There was a time when I saw this African maybe YouTuber. They were all in Jamaica. Even as we were wondering what is happening, because there are goodies there. Where there's goodie, everybody want to flock there. So when you find your fellow maybe Kenyan or African want to flock where maybe there are goodies, let them flock. Because it's not easy to get a visa to those places. So when someone gets a visa to go there, let them flock there. So anyway, Dee Mwango should learn from this, because we don't want her to get many strikes. That is not good. Can make her channel to go down, which is not good. We all need each other here. Okay, we sit here, we criticize her, we do everything, because she also has a loud mouth, a big mouth. She should stand from this. She should know how to stay with people. Now she's been talking about Shonaro. What is Shonaro? Now Shonaro has known. Now this buddy, oh, my friend, and then you talk about the friend in their back. It's not good. And then she talks about Aaron Dante, I want to eat his money, then I go underground. Such kind of things. It's not good. So always know, because she talks a lot. When someone talks a lot, they will talk things which have no meaning, which have no sense. Sometimes you need to close that mouth and then relax. Not everything needs to be talked about, and not everything needs an answer. Sometimes you need to learn to keep quiet. I don't see it in your family. Your brother talks like a parrot. The youngest now is something else. And then you wonder, what is all this? So African Tigress was furious. And I just want to put one clip, then we call it a day. We don't want to, the live stream was not mine. Mine was just to come here and highlight some of the things which I've seen in her doing, which are not pleasing. I saw it. And Casa was, the way they started with Casa, no one knew it would just last for 1 week. They went to Zanzibar. They were here laughing at the airport, Mombasa airport, Jomo Kenyatta. They were here. Moi airport, they were laughing. They were doing what? They bathed the same air. They were all up there. 1 week. 1 week. Casa is no more. We've not heard from her after traveling all these countries. We don't know where she is. What she saw there, she cannot tell us. You see? Because Casa is one lady who is a bit decent. Most of the things, she has seen so many things in this, the Daisy. She has seen so many things in Dee Mwango, but she's not coming out to talk about them. So one day she will also come out and say, because she also, even African Tigress, kept all these things for long. But after she had reached here she is talking about them. So we don't need friendship whereby when you leave a friend, or maybe you are not maybe in that friendship, you bring people maybe get to know how it was, because out here we need each other. This is what I'm trying to say. And then you don't need to be friends forever. No, you don't. But be friends in a way such that when you leave, because maybe you separate, this one goes her way, you go your way. When you meet on the road, you can still say hi, because you are once friends. So let's look if we can get another clip. Then we wrap our video.
Present. Share screen. To attention to this, because I honestly don't watch that woman. I've even had people, let me tell you, the way I'm so unbothered, and like that woman is as good as non-existent to me. And some of you might know it. I'm not obsessed with that woman to the point that there's someone who wanted to meet me somewhere. But when we changed contacts, all she was doing was talking about this woman. And I refused. I wouldn't meet this woman, because like, why am I meeting you to talk about this woman? Like, she's non-existent to me. So I refused to meet like this person, because all they ever did was talk about that woman whenever they would call me, ask me how I'm doing. I don't want to be united by the hatred or dislike that we have for this woman. I don't want. So I refuse to meet the person, because that woman is just non-existent to me, like non-existent.
That one I agree with you, African Tigress, because it is good maybe to stop such kind of things. If someone want to talk about someone, maybe someone whom you don't get along with, it will derail you. So what you did was very good, not going there to start talking about someone who is not with you. Because it's good if someone has a problem with another, they tell them, like now you come out, now you are talking about the issues which you don't like. That is very good. So Dee also, if she has anything, she will come. We know her. She's very loud. She will not let this one go. After she's back, after a week, she will go live and she will come and we will hear it all, because with her, she will add more salt and more salt. Anyway, I think I want to make this video to be longer than this, but the only thing which we've seen, because we were hearing what African Tigress, what made her angry like this, it was about copying and pasting. Dee copies her content, copies her thumbnail, copies her whatever she does. She copies everywhere she goes, and then she poses like she's the first person to have been there or to have done that. And we've seen that. As I gave you the examples, I gave you the examples of the things which the people, the caster, African Tigress, that, and the things which she has been doing. So we know that. So what do we learn from here? We should learn, okay, maybe out there, if maybe you've fallen away with your friend, you should not have the grudges. You can, even if you meet them on the way, just say hi and go your way. But if you feel maybe this friend is someone, if you say hi, she will twist it. Let the relationship be. Just do your things and let her do her thing. And maybe if you feel you have a pressing issues like the ones which African Tigress had, talking about them is also good, because now she has relieved, yes, she has removed them, she has relieved herself, because she had a very bad, how do you call it, heavy what on her chest. So at least now she has removed them out there. Even Dee Mwango, where she is, she knows what she's been doing is not right. She should stop this. If this is what has been making her channel to grow, she should stop. Let her do her things. She comes here bragging, oh, I'm the best of the best. People who call themselves the best are the best. You don't praise yourself. Let you be praised. Because you cannot come here and say whatever I do is the best, whatever dresses I wear are the best, whatever I make my hair are the best, the shoes I wear are the best. You know me with the bags which I what? The bags which I wear. The other day she was saying, you people, you know me. That is now how she was advertising the bag, Teddy Blake bag. You know me, you know me with my bags. You know me. The other one and the tote bag. You see? So that is how she wants to be seen, someone who is who has a class. You don't tell people when you have a class. Let people tell you you are a lady of a class, because the way you put things together, people will say, but not you coming to tell them. You see? So that is Dee Mwango. Learn to live with people, learn to be tolerant, and be good, and good will follow you. Don't think that when you have many subscribers, now you can just step on people. Like now, African Tigress has said, no, we don't know who is going to come next, because we don't know what caster has. We don't know other these people, maybe what they can come. Maybe they can choose to be quiet, but not for long. Otherwise, I wish you well. Stay in Nigeria, relax for a week. Calm down. When you come out, come with your authentic, maybe creation, not copying and pasting. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always being here for me. May God be with you. May you not lack anything. Watch the video, share the video, subscribe, road to 5K. Thank you, and see you again in my next video. Bye.